Welcome to Pokemon Postscriptum Epistle 2020. 2022, I guess. Guys, okay. So, I feel like my accent has been going better to the episodes, but I don't know if that's just me. But I feel like I'm getting a hold of this English speaking thing. There he is, at last. Corey here. Finally, bathroom clean. Alright, let's take him to bathroom. Wait! Look, Corey in the bathroom until clean has nonsense. No, I didn't become a Corey to clash. Oh god. I can't believe my luck. What do I do first? Take care of the mate's existing shine. Seeing his desk dirty on the toilet, I shall clean it after I'm done with the toilet. Alright. Take first toilet. Yep, dirty comes first. How should I take it? Disinfect it first. Use Mechahola. Mechahola is doing for the service smash and also clean tools, but I shall have this out of another problem. But it's all for it. Yeah, I should down first, snap for the freaking room, but oh man, it's staying over. Plus thanks, use Mechahola. Yup, this stuff really well exploring. I remember more time for the famous. Now, see your reflection. It's too early for this. Rubbing it to me. See, it's all nothing. Wait, now that I'm not plugging the toilet, I want to waste it. If you give it tomorrow. My arms. Now what to mean? Zero. Patience. Disinfected. Where the heck is it disinfected? I guess it's really, I'm now. Sing and final for see your reflection. What in tarnation? What is? The bathroom is squeaky clean, Igor. Squeaky clean. I'm astonished. How can a human being possibly clean the screen? I go look, I can see my reflection everywhere. Dang, do I look good? Like I will grab the employer services again. I don't want to ask for it, I will still love. It's a very shiny position I found mine. Unquote. Great, but it's been ages since someone had cognitive and physical ability to obtain out scrap. Now, fame and I'm going on my very way. We know more is at prison with it. Perhaps keep rock. Looks easy, but it's better nothing, I guess. Shine stone, let's go. Mission complete. Wow, guys. Okay, so this was easy. This was pretty funny. A pretty fun mission, so let's go. But there's a mission for you. I'll have to trip. Yeah, this one is from Modesto. Oh, Modesto, huh? If it's Modesto, things are about to get serious. That's all I know. Things are about to get serious right now. So, let's go to computer room. Is this computer room? Wait. Ruins of all. Please talk to the engineer on the computer room floor. Inventory center. He'll give you access from people and I will. Okay. Well, which one? Which one? No. Okay, so I'm not taking out my things. Where's the engineer? You're? Hello, are you the engineer Modus wanted me to speak with? Oh, hi. Yes, that is me. Modus has granted you access to join Corey State's Police Patrol Service. You may now use your PC to stop people from the party. You can also withdraw them, obviously. The interface is very intuitive, so I don't have anything else to add. Seeing you then have a training ID and your coding rank is nowhere near the lieutenant level, you shouldn't be able to normally use a PC. But we made a special extra sound for you to use these credentials. Thanks for railway ideas. Don't you know, you can carry more than 6 Pokemon. Huh? Got a lot or something? Not really, but your Pokemons are marked in your fingerprints. Run more than 6 Pokeballs with the same fingerprint ID are anywhere next to each other. Their safety locks are activated. That means you won't be able to use any of your Pokemon on the store out except for Sonar. That's absolutely insane. How can my boss be handed just like that? Perhaps you never had any to begin with. Balls. Okay, that was the insult. It's okay, I know it's stupid to get some balls into play, but even if balls were to grow on trees, it will grow. Absolutely. Bruh, sup, I'm not. That takes credit before I leave. Modest told me to update your media and mission details. Good luck, man. Alright. Get the hell away. Back at PC. Nice research. Go right now. Or potion here. Alright. Exit. Wait, what if there's polygon? What if there's polygon in the boxes? Let's see, polygon boxes. Jump. I see no Pokemon. Damn. Yeah, okay. Well, let's look at Pokemonpedia details now. On Room 8. Reported Pokemon smuggling and Pokemon sold artifacts. Okay, let's go to Mr. Mortimer. For details, Mr. Mortimer is pretty easy. I feel really good now. Like, I feel like a missing part of me has been completed right now. Yeah, Mr. Mortimer. You know, I don't really like your career types. I owe Modesta, they go way back. Give me a moment. This should fit your skinny fat ass. Looky, maybe the brother looks like a real villain now. Actually, he does. Oh man, it's so cool right now. I think I'm gonna cry. I'm so moved. You are true beloved in every shape and form. I just want to get over this as soon as possible. Please come back safe. I like tomatoes. That's password date. Good luck. Alright. Huh? You got strange face, totally incompatible with what you wear. What are you, a clown? Go get some, shall I? Who the heck are you, baby face? You know, guy, go away. But who the heck are you? Looks like the most terrifying guy I ever seen. Not terrifying, but terrifying. Oh no, a gangster, please don't hurt me. I'm doing what you told me to. Modest is going to hear of your paradise. What? You know the chief? Please no. What do you want me to do? I am not your servant. Please no, I don't know. Say I am it. Lie down. He's lying down. Sit. Wait, what? Yeah, sir. Oh my god. Okay, I will get it. Oh my god. This is not your true face, is it? Okay. Well, let's time with people here because I like interactions. I like interactions so much like that. Yeah. Sure. Hey, I don't expect you to become a gangster. You can never do that. Do not waste the most valuable years of your life. You will never take them back. I'm a gangster now. I wish I had a boat. Okay. Man, we look so cool though. Like, oh, I'm nothing like him with person. You just get okay. Now, was you scared of these folks? No way. Let's go there. Yeah. What the hell? Barkay, is that you? Hey, are you nice on that deal? Please don't hurt me. You will catch the business. So sorry. I like the power I have right now. What the hell? Did you just love it? Can I just punch this guy? Yeah. What you guys have something crazy? Yeah? I'm the guys? Okay, yeah. I ain't that courage and question system. Wait, do you still use spy? You're in point and one smiles. You sick little. Thank you, bro. I'm right. Yeah, go away. Great, against it on top of all that too. Hey, I always want to be fair against that. Really, since it makes me sick, disgusting. Bruh. Alright, let's go to Modesta then. Yeah. Competition? Do you need something, friend? Please give me more. Man, disgusting, truly disgusting. Looking at you makes my heart involved. Okay, let's go on. I shouldn't go down there. But no way we're gonna let against it. We will fulfill our daily aspirations. We really though? Yeah. If I were to piss and cup, I'd just hey, you're always here like that. We don't allow for one million people like bro. Look, that guy. I like this power I have right now. I like the interactions I have right now. Oh man, so much. Hey, no way, I'm letting her still like if you're any further. Yeah, no bro, we're the same person. Come on, bro, okay. I see, perhaps I'm not as strong as I thought. Well, so we should probably use this. Wait, what was the PDA? Wait. Missions ongoing 8. Southeastern Artemisia. Smuggle Emporium or Southeastern Artemisia. Alright. So I know. Let's go to Southeastern. Wait, what? Alright. Yeah, that's reasonable because like you can. I'm not a courier. Like I'm just as a gangster right now. So it's pretty obvious that they will block my travel things. I will see. So. Man, have you heard? Okay, just shut up, please. Come on. Okay, we are in South right now. I'm just gonna interact with everyone here again because I like so much. Yeah, you like what post now? I'm gonna say no to anyone to gang. You're the gangster king? Yeah. People like your aunties don't get any better. Don't miss your life because it's not. Why? I'm so cool, I didn't was terrified of me. Where are we gonna find us? Sorry sir, I don't need to say something like that. Okay, we're doing my job, just like the others. You, I don't like you. No maintenance. Let's just... Oh, I got nothing, man. Dang, another guess. Look, I'm kind of tell I can beat you one, but you're so familiar with something the body stable for the trees. Yeah? Or if you use still anything like the shark and spit, see or see it. God, it's better. Not now, really? Pestilence. You remind me of hell, Skull Gang. You seem kinda, I don't know, strange for a gangster. Are you one of Harry's? Managed to fight from his umbrella. No, that's for like, oh hey man, okay. This guy citizens. I don't know, nothing. What an incredible thing, right? Hey, aren't you a tough guy? What the how? I'm of course tough, man. I should be down, I'm the guy. Why should I? Ah, okay, rage. Yo guys, what's up? Here we are, so recent Artemisia. Yo, what's so attractive about being a gangster anyway? I'm bringing around you. Hey bro, I am so happy to show these guys be mine, not shade. Hello there sir, would you like to smell this fragrance first? It's so rare to you smell them. Hey, but you're back. Take it over my face, baby. Nice to know. Yes, I Wait. I should report this bug first. for default. Heck, don't you have any sense of smell? Why haven't you fainted yet? Wait, what's the smell? Man, you stink, what the hell can you even exist like this? Oh my. Get away from me, bruh. No wonder you couldn't smell this. Yeah, I can't stand you. Damn, you tried to attack me from behind. Quick. Okay, so the game's lagging, so you will have to release this stuff first. Alright, so let's go here. No, man. Alright. Yeah. I like tomatoes. What do you want, small fry? I like tomatoes. The heck? Why do you don't just take your sweet time? You guys don't say have always started the blue door or you don't know the pain of the hole. Alright. I'm done here. I wonder why the game was like the Chrome was open. Alright. Hey, who the heck are you? You're the new guy? You're just like up. No, I'm taking a little like not yet. You seem all over the place. Rumi, I'm the 12th man on board here. I was mass skilled. I can crush your face with amphora. Freaking English now, I swear. Hey honey, what the heck are you doing this way? The party has already started. Wait, what the fuck principals are doing there? Huh? And you are? Damn, I was balance in this place, you know? Like, can you scale to the high hold you shake? Of course, dog hold my shake, wait. Oh damn. Your bigs are weak than my old master gets inside. I seem to be student enough to join us, so yeah, go on, wait. Fool, what you doing? You can hear her from this far away? Wait. Man, I don't understand what they're saying, it's so hard. What is my business oriented? Yes, and furthermore, our relationship has been invaluable. Your input has been of utmost importance to us. You need to pursue what? Even more Pokemon from students. After everything them, you are to give them back. The municipal police will have a good case against students abusing their own Pokemon. There must be an outcry from the people about this over community to justify proper legislation to develop them parties. So let us discuss what you have to do from now on. Trainerhood shall be promoted as something shameful. You must terrorize the students while posing as trainers. This will eventually make people hate trainers. Our filtering operation has been a huge success. Stronger trainers end up on our side or given to the luxuries of the north. Weaker trainers are forced to give us their Pokemon upon loading. The operation has been so successful we won't be needing the latter competitions was much longer. But man, what about the couriers? So far we've been keeping the delivery boys under our thumb. However, there are rumors of rogue variables like me. There seems to be a special operative in the ranks of the couriers that has been causing us immense trouble. We suspect he's highly trained foreign assets. He supposed to maintain a blank, almost invisible man. He goes completely unnoticed. People have had trouble memory. It is impossible to maintain this kind of cover of facade for so long unless if he were a photo. It's me, right? We have asked the CD and the special forces for help. Whoever this guy is, he has access to everything, and reportedly he has been taken. If that is true, he might either be a double agent working for municipal inner circle. Be careful not to touch him. You'll have invaluable information to extract out of him. Yes, I should see modest about this. His activities have been slow and methodic. His performance seemingly lagging behind his career peers. This means that he is purposely operating at an extremely slow pace, failing perhaps incapability. We believe this is so that he doesn't get overwhelmed. It is impossible for a human being to be that incompetent at fulfilling tasks. The slow pace of work could be seen as laziness by his peers, so is that as you lead. We need many of you to join careers and still gather information on him. We must deal with all rogue variables in order for the second disarming operation to commence. A simple task for your new task force. Are we clear on this? Any questions? Alright, it's Bambi. Yeah. I said disbanding close. We had closed down this place for good. Disband means disperse, you know. It's not break off, go away, shit like the glass against your heart. Just do okay. Show respect to those refugees, I don't hear the say at me. I'll be to a pub. Go on, what are you looking at? I'm school. I'm loser of Syrian. They aren't paying us enough for this license. They haven't to chase. Same, bro. I need some hair lotion. I woke up from the beginning. What the fuck? Are you a baby, bro? You a baby? Let's go to Monster. Man, I'm going to tell Monster right now. Yeah, I know. But man, being a gangster was so good being a gangster. Man, I like so much that interactions was so enjoyable. Yep. So good though. And police. Here we go. Monster, I'm coming, bro. Yeah, I'm checking. You might be checking it on to see if I got something tested after the meeting with chat. But you're the one who's getting checked instead. Yeah, Monster. Now if you're real, I have Monster and tested. What? I wanna help everyone. Bro, wait, what? Missions. Ongoing 8. Not this, right there. So, I think the game is kind of buggy right now. Now we should wait to see end. Here we go. Guys, if you get stuck with me like that, instead of fast traveling, go to S1 and from that checkpoint, go inside and leave. And here we are. Huh? What is going on over there? Yeah, for real. What is going on? Why is everybody here? Looking at. Who's this? Wait, is this the mayor? Citizens of Artemisia. Please heed my words carefully. I took the chance to start because the checkpoints have luckily been from this to the point where most people can reach us right now. But this is not the mayor. I have patiently waited for such an unfortunate moment. As you have already understood, the current state of affairs is an indescribable mess. We can't move anywhere. Our livelihoods are being crushed under the iron fist of the mayor. They take away our Pokemon, they take away our food, they watch our every move, they chase us out of our very home, yet they themselves, they have plenty to eat, living in pressing, quiet distance, and never have to worry about anything. Who is that mayor? For the vast majority of the population to starve, suffer, and avoid the exertion, all in order for a small part of the lavish life nation of our toil. The answer is our resounding now. We must rise up and take our future into our hands. We have nothing to lose. Nothing. In fact, it is them who has everything to lose. Yeah, you're right. They have been terrorizing us for so many years. I barely have anything to eat. I'm disgusted by this. I can find a job. I can sleep. As you might already know, many of your fellow students have been organizing during the past few months. Such a great number of you have joined, coordinated, assisted, and even led the grassroots movement for the salvation of the South. We now have a vast network of freedom fighters who can easily hide their Pokemon away from prying eyes, while simultaneously executing various tasks whose ultimate goal is the vanquish of a certain figure. But I implore you, we need many more in order to successfully take the reins of power back. Every Pokemon you donate equips an active liberation system. And as you can see, municipals have been coming out with all sorts of ways to deprive you of your teams. However, by giving your Pokemon to your fellow citizens who are preparing for the big event, you are keeping them safe while also aiding the effort. Well, man, I don't have many use for my PG and we can't hit Pokemon today. The strong trainers who have made it not have abandoned us, so our Pokemon might be stronger in your hands instead. I guess we will be much stronger if we work together. Who said we'd be stronger to do with what? Me. Exactly, my fellow citizen. I also just heard someone mention those tourist trainers selling us out to the northerners. Yep, the so-called leather climbers. Just how could they forget about us? That is the power of corruption, ladies and gentlemen. Power corrupts, and absolute power as is in this authority system corrupts absolutely. We need to take that power back and spread it evenly among the mouths. That is true. Don't with that rascal mayor. They shall know our wrath. I'm sorry my asked question. Of course my good woman. And Pokemon is like having some sort of power, right? If you want everyone to spread power, why ask us to give them to you? Don't that make Pokemon concentrate power in your hands not even once? That is clearly wrong. Reason being, as a fellow citizen said a few minutes ago, most of us aren't able to train and eat work Pokemon properly. And we will eventually to being arrested upon challenging the municipal police. Instead we need to have specialized teams that can move against the mayor and then you hide when necessary. It is a matter of tactical maneuver and loyal warfare and multi-superiority. Bro, this guy has the ability to command a war. I also have a question. Freeing items and their questions. What? Never mind, I take back. Please proceed, my fellow citizen. Yeah, I bet someone disguised. Yeah, there's another group that has been helping citizens for years without ever putting us in danger. Couriers. But when I brought them up in our last conference, it became all speech. Why don't you guys cooperate? With their help, you will be able to secure our freedom much quicker. And herein lies the problem, my dear friends. No citizen should ever choose couriers. Why? There are reasons. And those are, how do you think like that? Are you a mayorist? You trying to stop us from living like humans or something? Yeah, no! You just want to know the reasons. Are you freaking stupid? Are you just dumb? Like, look at your freaking name, funky man. No, I just find it very weird. It's alright. It's understandable. I will make my case against couriers and some of you are plotting in ambulance. While the evidence for the cooperation with the mayor isn't exactly available at the moment, the mere fact that they exist has played a huge part in the destruction of the city. You heard me right. Couriers are to blame for everything that has transpired. What the fuck are you saying right now? I understand that some of you might have reservations in regards to this affirmation of the group. As well, their supposed chairs and servers are not proper facade. In fact, I should demonstrate this. It's for that reason now I'm seeking a courier to engage in discussion with me. To engage in a constructive and productive dialogue the constitution of which shall remain true motives. And lo and behold, I think I can say a courier amongst the crowd. I will politely ask him to come forward. But are you sure he's the one? The guy with social anxiety. Yes, true. Bruh. Okay. Very well then. Please volunteer to come forward. Will me? Yes indeed, the man of one stature, with the weird garment and You must be mistaken me for someone else. How many couriers do you see here? Then you should come, don't be shy. Please, fellow student, help me out. Nah, I don't trust you. Like, look. This guy and the fucking man is probably Mayor's, alright? Ah, so many people are rushing. I'm getting dizzy. My feet turn my stomach for my push. Wow. I congratulate you. You made the right choice. I'm waiting, remember. You're carrying the weight of all the couriers with you. After all, you were responsible for representing them. Well, look at this guy pressuring us. Don't worry. George sometimes gets a hold of himself. So, I mean, it's like, think of them as a potato. George, think all of them. While we'll have to fail, you know, we will. Also, please bear in mind that everyone is looking at you this exact moment, waiting for every single mistake you might make. They are watching your body movements, looking for the tiniest of someone will upgrade, and the very core of the stuff will inevitably lay bare for all to see. How will a person trust yourself even depends themselves on this? It's working, isn't it? It is always been funny about when people take everything as a treat. What? Ford! Oh, if it isn't George. Ford, please help me. I will, but I sure hope you've done your reading. I'm right reading. I guess we'll have to do it in old-fashioned way then. Let's see. My fellow students, pay attention. This is what a courier is really like. This is what these criminals are doing to you. This is why they are the problem. Get ready. Couriers are to blame for the sea's troubles. Okay, wait. The misfortunes of Artemisia have been brought upon its citizens because of the couriers. The couriers both represent and are part of the various systems that brought the ministry forward in the first place. These are what we call traditional articles. Their ideas and ideals have led institutions before your very eyes. As long as the couriers exist, it will be impossible for the population to free themselves from the shackles of ministry. Bro, we give you the food, so they are the remnant of the team that got here in the first place? Yeah, he might be right. The couriers can't move freedom for years. They must be working with the mayor. Are they the biggest cog in the machine? Where is there anything like that? Come on, break down the argument. When a barrage of various stimulus is congested into a big accusation, the person is deliberate or not attempting to police procedure. Whenever it is as an argument itself, Mama, I'm for helping me. Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, he's pressuring us, man. He's. Oh, orders. So, okay. Here we go. Misfortunes discourse, parts of misinterpretation, courage people never free. This, if you press him on that, he will soon do it. That courage people never free. Wait. Yeah, pardon me. What exactly are municipal bodies? You surely can accuse of exposing them if you don't even know what they are, huh? Weird. You sure he's the guy? Positive. Alright. Municipal bodies. They are a conglomeration of various old-world concepts. This is one of the municipal bodies that associates shall have political representation, just like the Korea stuff. They both believe that associates should be organized under a strict model of higher and lower positions to maintain social satisfaction with populist cities but dependent. Have you never wondered how curious it is that it is not simply the mayor everybody is dependent on? It's up to the couriers. Isn't it very strange that it is the couriers who distribute food and water to the place? Instead of teaching them how to farm or the most methods of artillery, they have conditioned them to wait in the lines to get their receipts from them. This is further reinforced by the fact that it is them, the couriers, that should only allowed to walk free and have free access to every place, just like the mayors. Another unfortunate fact is that both the mayors and the couriers hate pasta, but this is mean complete to their other similarities. Some of these don't even sound like qualities, more like characteristics. It is clear that this man has never thought to what is claiming. In fact, he seems to be driven by envy against couriers rather than understanding. So what is the best choice? Remember, you have to take time into consideration. Is anything about correct? Excellent. By the way, we can move freely. Either we will lose, but wait, believe in a structure that is untrue. In fact, we have pasta. You heard that, persons. The fact that they have pasta means they have treated others once. They have pasta to eat, but they just treat you. What the fuck are you saying? Them are eating like kings. Just burn their burning out of your legs. Believe in a structure, isn't that true? Is it? At this point, belief in a strict structure is a bit weird. But while it is true that principles and queries alike believe in the hierarchy of source, beliefs are vastly different. Courier rest or hierarchy is internal to the couriers, while the mirrors find a specifically structured hierarchical societal world in their image. That means they must associate to be organized as they themselves are. Many organizations perhaps exist that have a kind of order structure. This is almost always necessary for them to function. But expecting an entire society to expose to some same image as your own organization, that's just a means to exert power over as many people as possible. Oh, I see. So, have you ever actually seen what our organization is like? First of all, there is one big difference in what you say is a belief in strict structure. This hierarchy is internal to the couriers, meaning they never applied that same structure outside the organization. They aren't expecting citizens to be obliged, cooperate with, or be part of the internal order of the things. On the other hand, the Moorists, they want everyone to function within their own structure. They believe that an entire society should have specific layers skeleton, and that structure is in their own image. Take the South North. Take South North Democration, for instance. Democration. I never known a municipal policeman who came from the south. And ladder climbers aside, neither someone who's managed to climb up the social ladder even from within their own ranks. In fact, it's like they are basing their own internal hierarchy on the general hierarchy they want to for society, not vice versa. So no, those two don't believe the same things. They don't have the same values. That wasn't bad at all, though the path to get there was a bit invalid. To give an extra comp to what you just said. Alright, have any examples of Korea imposing their internal structure on them? Okay. What am I gonna do? I have to talk in front of many people. I'm sure to finish, sure. Why did I even to try in the first place? Get a hold of yourself. Here we go. Hey guys, have you ever seen a Korea expecting to act like a Korea yourself? Have you ever been asked to come in whatever values the Koreans have? Has anyone asked of us to do something or behave as if you learn to a very strict or a very education? Isn't the opposite true? We actually hear your complaints and try our best to satisfy your requests for free. And we do so under the risk of getting fired for getting asked people or way to help you. How can that ever remotely imply that we share the same beliefs with minorities? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you guys helped me many times and you asked for nothing in return. Actually, I had managed to sneak into the class once and of course they never reported it. At least. Yeah, in side contrast to municipal police, if they find you outside police where you've gone. If you talk them without permission, etc. So again, I ask you, how can this so else have some belief? After all, you act how you believe. preposterous. But still, you have misinterpreted my position. I am not talking about the specific difference in terms of situation of behavior towards women. After all, they behave nicely just to gain support from the masses. Not everyone thinks like you, my friend. I was talking about the basic ideas underpinning their perspectives. They share a common ancestry when it comes to ideas, beliefs, and values. The fact that they differ in some context doesn't mean anything. The most regular reason is that the choices aren't really in charge. If they were, they'd have evolved exactly the same. So, it is this common ancestor of one who are based on those underlying values and the reason behind the rise of absolutism. That is the main problem here. The Koreans share the same values with all the authorities. It is that obsession with the past that has led to the rise of this current regime. The conversation of the old ideas and the abolition of progress. For instance, all other regions used to have a king. The entire system of isolated monarchy, the underlying beliefs. With the Koreans normalizing and holding on to those, they have contributed to the authoritarian and obsolete beliefs of majority. A small example will be your boss. If anyone even attempts to question him, they get fired. Oh boy, the part about the boss is true. But is all this mumbo jumbo relevant? No. And don't start on how it's just him who is the problem with the past. It is the Korean system itself that allows crazy people like him to take control. Exactly as it is with the mayor. Furthermore, their society wasn't free. The elite had a firm grasp over everything that took place, justified by a kind of overarching metaphysical perspective on the world. Just like the Koreans do. These holy notions of serving and discipline should have been treated as red flags long ago. Instead, the uneducated masses have no say in it, and no way of understanding it in an enlightened way like we did. Have you ever seen the Koreans help educate the population? No. Instead, they work with the mayor to keep the status quo in place. Have you ever wondered why the Koreans won't accept any money from poor people? How did they manage to keep themselves afloat? Exactly. They are funded by the mayor. Really? Really, this is your argument right now? Well, see, they kind of function the same. If they share common ideas, is that why they are now in cahoots with each other? I mean, obviously they don't ask for money. Where do they even get their funding in the first place, if they give everything away for free? Dude, what? How the heck did he arrive to that conclusion? It doesn't make any sense. For real. Ford. He is still attempting to steamroll you. I guess he won't stop moving the goalpost further anytime soon. It's kind of funny. For some reason, it looks like he came unprepared. Really? He has committed a number of mistakes, however going over most of them will be very time consuming. Not to mention people watching won't have the patience to go every single thing. In these instances, it is preferable to find what the root argument is. Think of it like a tree. It's got hundreds of branches. Cutting off the branches one by one will take hours, and it won't even be effective in the first place. Instead, if you remove the roots, the entire thing goes down. Think, his starting point was a common ancestor. Assuming it is true, if you manage to show that it is the case, and that the random examples he gave are unrelated to whatever he deemed as such, you will strike at the root of the argument. The follow-up arguments of his will be rendered ineffective. Okay, so you mentioned a common idea ancestor, right? I don't know if that's true. You could very well be lying, but you gave store examples. It was discipline and serving. How is it to do this to have anything to do with one particular perspective? I will guess multiple systems of thought or ideas or what have you is these concepts. They are more like common attitudes that could very well be applied everywhere. In fact, should I reduce the crowd perhaps? Yes. Again, I gotta keep... Everyone, there is a big difference between the discipline and serving that is full of. When compared to the Koreans in there, Koreans do not only serve their spirits but systems too. Instead, the ministers won't share whatever you hire after you among them. Have you ever seen how ministers will help other citizens Please tell me. No, never. You guys have indeed helped me many times. Yeah, I guess in that sense, they deserve it as well. And please never do. Exactly. I encourage obedience first in rank in order to efficiently carry out the task. In fact, that is something this guy mentioned before as important to do. Huh? He said he needs to organize groups of people that will fight tomorrow. You think these groups won't be disciplined and won't follow instruction pieces to achieve the goals? Or that they won't be serving either their coordination or some other purpose? How can you fight in unison if you don't follow someone who is coordinating with you? If you do just as you please, then the cause will result in you being defeated plain and simple. So not only is he accusing you of course of following a model called discipline that's proof that this regime existing, but he encouraged you to expose that same model to fight for him against him. Wait, what? How does it even make any sense? It means only one thing. Huh? Either values like discipline and serving aren't exclusively connected to any bigger idea system in general, otherwise it wouldn't make sense for you to ask people to follow them since you will be incorporating the same system you are fighting, which means the Koreans and economic systems will be the same. Or, if they are your police for the systems to demonstrate and follow these some values, will mean you are actively pushing for that very same system you are condemning. You almost have him. Now strike by showing everyone his hypocrisy. What is either option? So tell me, mister, what is it then? Can these kinds of values be used in multiple ways, irrespective of whether, or do you admit to being part of the same problem you are fighting against? In both cases, the Koreans are innocent of what you accuse them of, and in both cases, you are liars. You are terrorist scum. We are here to liberate you. We are aggressors. But you only want to harm the people. You are absolute scum. This would have worked before, but now it has started to focus on the fact that there are no drugs. And then guys show how to run on their Korean values to the problem about all the situation. Right. Looks like they're pouring a lot of funny arguments. I must have misformulated my arguments. What I meant to say was, the interpretation of state values by the Koreans is a problem. The interpretation shares the same understanding with that of the mayorists. As well, values like those are shared in the context. They can be modeled to anything. Okay, now we are going to philosophy. Oh, look at our character. He's composed right now. He's not reading. Even though he's returning the same point being burned to the ground that of the Koreans was compared with being bad, he has presented an opportunity to strike at an underlying assumption of his. The rest is up to you. Yes. Sir. The last blow you've dealt should be enough. Now you have to end it quickly. If you give them any more time, they will continue moving the goalposts even further. This will eventually tire the audience out. And I expect they will use that to arouse the crowd's emotions. Possibly by using some of their own people who are disguised as citizens and have blend among the crowd. So once you found the opening, strike by making a synopsis of all the hypothetical mistakes he's made until now. After the fact that he has been lying all this time becomes clear, shows how the Koreans are innocent, then end the show by questioning his credibility. Right? So here's the problem. Here we go. Its values themselves aren't bad, and if there are multiple interpretations of them, and if you are condemning or interpretation, that will mean you believe there are good and bad interpretations, right? Now, please reconsider your enlightenment. What does that even mean? Everything is relative. There might not be a true or false or good and bad, correct? Correct and wrong. But this kind of argumentation doesn't look like a good option right now. Now, there are no good or bad interpretations. There is nothing but empty concepts, constructed by the contextualization and knowledge position of viewers. He went insane. You heard that, you piece of garbage. You and the unenlightened tradition only wishes insult. Yo, look. Wait, no. Look at, right. Look at my right. There's Sylvia in the crowd. You see? Wow, you just did your job for you. I just can't believe someone else did my job for me for once. Now it's time, George. Actually, you can prove his original assertion wrong in both ways. He is wrong whether the fact that good-bad interpretations exist or not. Remember that piece of evidence about logical assumptions I've given you before. Well, let's see, set the whole universe bad thing aside for a minute. If every interpretation is visible, then the correlation should be too. If no interpretation is variable, then there are shown as well. But if there is a way to distinguish between a variable interpretation of one that identity, according to him, that will be one's position only that he just mentioned. Rather than me, I might now think, if knowledge itself is constricted by one's own position, oh wait, now everybody has a different of that right? So again, it won't matter anyway because the correlation will have been right according to themselves. Yeah, so many other people are. So, whatever that means, or whatever group people want to they are trying to influence. You don't tell me that, you just need once to make it seem as if we are on specific view that's applied by everyone else here. It just sounds like an overly complex we are right because it's us. Unless intellectually dishonest or outright conflict that will make sense as he was correct. I finally found someone dumber than me. I should never have been afraid to progress. John said, is it interesting that you have just admitted there is no good or bad perceptions of the world? So if that were the case, on what grounds can you ever claim that before his interview who said was bad to begin with? You heard him talk, Alice Berkeley just accused the chorus of something he and he grew up to themselves at best. At first, it doesn't even make sense according to himself. At first, you said the specific values and rules were bad. Then you said it doesn't need those per se, the fact they can become a common ancestor. Then you went even further and said that this wasn't a problem. It was the interpretation of the values that was the problem. Finally, you said that there are no good or bad interpretations, so that it's not going to go up. So what is it? Are you decided yet? But even if you are very bad with this, you should mention the knowledge version of the years. In what determines the evil interpretation. Ask yourself, my friend, doesn't that mean that your interpretation is viable relative to you, and the curious relative down? In fact, you just admit to your own motivation for this speech of yours. You think you are correct because it is you doing the interpretation. In truth, it's not even about what you think, it's about what you group thinks is correct. That's why you're using the same words is fine, but first using that is wrong. So there is a reason you try to prevent the interpretation this much. You know why? Simple. Because you, sir, are a liar. Wait, so everything he said was just nonsense. I knew it all along. He just kept adding to his lies. He looked suspicious from the very beginning. Cheh, you freaking Southampton guy. We are the people. It doesn't matter how many we are a people, but we are also many. Dirty, impotent farmers. You should rage like your horses here. Disgrace your ancestors and disgusting business. A bunch of lazy love inferior beings. Of course, whatever comes from us is better than whatever comes from Europe. You are absolutely spellbound to power-hungry thoughts. Bro, shut the fuck up. If you say that grace is great, you look wrong. That's just come like you cannot write. If it's freedom that fights like you say so, then it is. That makes no fucking sense. Do you know how much we started in order to bring about the liberation of Artemisia? Please stop. Yeah, that makes no sense. Yeah, you're just making your case worse right now. Yeah, it's not the liberation of state for us to today's on. You need to leave now. You will eventually have more believers that time. You will get the occasion to destroy Korean building when the moment is ready. But what about the sleepers? Looks like the Dark Stream Man has got on them. Couriers have started proficiency at the close your argument by attempting to attack the people who become interested in our ideas. So this people of man was just a distraction. Fine. People of Artemisia pay no heed to the words of this uneducated fool. He is just serving the Couriers' interests. He does not care about you. Please disregard his toxic words and join us on our quest to liberate Artemisia from its oppressors. Those who care about you, the only people to do, is us! Oh well, that young guy I said running around sounded really reasonable. Yeah, but what the world did this guy said also makes sense, right? Do you know Couriers have always been good towards everyone? Yeah, but I just can't stand by all day, waiting for the mayor to finish everyone off. I'm tired, go sleep. That guy was funny. Couriers can't be that bad. My legs haven't stopped trembling. That was good. We made a couple of places, you and our boss, but that's part and parcel of being human. In the end, the truth prevailed. They have left, and the Courier building is still standing. So that's a job well done. Now you can stop trembling. You know what? I hated this. It's just incredibly stressing. But I also kind of liked it. You still have ways to go. You're very young. But your maturity is also dependent on your choices. Choose well. See you around, George. Wait. Yes? So, do we really get our funding from the mayoists? Short answer, yes. We have predicated the regime change, but after that dreadful day, we had to keep our diplomatic relations within the region on a good level. It had been impossible to help citizens otherwise. We have been chased away from the city. Perhaps on one day we will regain our independence. Man, I feel like I need 12 hours of sleep right now. You have made a terrible mistake. Just the consequence of your actions will affect everyone. When the time comes, remember to blame yourself and yourself only. You'll be afraid to cause in ways you will... What the hell are you talking about? Okay, let's go to Modesto right now. Type with Modesto and end the quest. Not here too. So let's look at PDM description as if we don't know what the description says anyway. Still say go to Modesto. What the heck was that? Anyway, I have to go to Modesto. Alright. Black. I just... Oh my... Okay. Let's go. What's that? This looks like Bonzi. It might have been your imagination, but this Bonzi looked a little more for a second. Bonzi. We don't know the Pokemon's name, so it's so funny. George calling Bonzi. Alright. Here we are, the Under. In the Under. Chief Modesto, I need to tell you something important. I see you are back. The smuggling has been tied to this ladder. There behind the wall will take your boss into the ladder. So the missing Pokemon is still Roar. That's not all. They first kill Pokemon, then they abuse them. Then they return them to their trainers or sell them to potential warriors. Afterwards, they blame their original trainers for abusing Pokemon. They impose the Pokemon ban and deprive the condition of their Pokemon. Weasels. Now their name positions make sense. Quite disheartening, but we will not call them. We need to find a way for the citizens to get comfortable. Otherwise, we are at their mercy. So there's something else to do. I'm not aware of it. They are onto us, or to put it more bluntly, they are onto me. They said they're claiming special force and intelligence force to infiltrate the couriers. Reason being, they suspect a certain invisible courier and their ultimate goal is to gain complete control of the courier information. They took scent of my little operation. Listen, Black Eye. Many high-ranking couriers are working with us. We'll make sure to counter their attacks. It shouldn't be a problem. As far as you're concerned, however, you probably need to lay it down for a while. Actually, the time is rather great. A few months ago, we sent an information to Johto. Are you familiar with the region? No, sir. It is the region on the other side of the ocean. Assuming you're situated on the west pass, the people there have found a way to make populous out of a certain type of freight called apricot. You know what this means? If we manage to get our hands on these and cultivate them here in secret. Oh, exactly. However, our agent never returned from his trip. So we are going to go to Giotto. I have received the post of his flying creation on a small island that is from the tail end of Cape Talseria. Please suit up with storms. Unfortunately, he must have crashed under exemplary conditions. Circling top 2 beats with 1 stone and co-ordinating Gezeria and see if you can find all the apricots. How am I going to get there? Assuming you'll manage to climb the mountains outside ski, eventually lift some of them without Harvia. It is populated by sea refugees and escapes. The residents outside the city? Wow. The exact location of the settlement has been kept hidden. However, I'm afraid this is no longer a secret. I heard the reports of the area. Just saying, municipalities can exactly touch the refugees because their settlement technically belongs to the American state and not municipality. In any case, I'll arrange a boat for it. Waiting here at the settlement's pier, Berkay. Your contribution has been great. I hope I can reward you someday. Yeah, I hope I can get raised. I'll look at you, asking for a raise. You've grown a lot of ever since the old public person of yourself was still doing the every job in the first place. Alright, make sure to take care of any unfinished business you might have here first. And good luck, Christian Parmia. I hope that you'll be there. Remember, dedicate by word from Parmia. Make sure they don't see you 18 minutes away. It's important. Got it? Got it. Alright, and this is the end of episode 22. Goodbye.